You can spend your whole life trying to fight against something. That's always going to continue to happen.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because once it's happened, it's never going to stop. There's nothing in this world that has ever fucking stopped before. So why the would it do it now? You know, so I don't know what to tell people. Anyway, so I'll be signing up to the open mic if you want to come out.
I'm unloading the meat. I'm loading the meat. I'm unloading the meat. I'm loading the meat. I'm unloading the meat. I'm loading the meat. I'm unloading the meat. I don't even know what it means, what it is, what it is, what it is, what it is, what it is. I'm unloading the meat. I'm loading the meat. I'm unloading the meat.
What's up, guys? New episode of Unloading Meat. I am your host, Jared Ralphie Allen, and today on the show we have an amazing conversation with comedian Royal Oates that I can't wait for you guys to see. But before we get to that, I have a little bit of housekeeping to take care of, and that is to say thank you. Thank you so much for the overwhelming support we've had on last week's episode with Cold Thorn. Guys, that was our longest episode to date at over 3 hours and 18 minutes of content, and we spent so many sleepless nights trying to get that through the editing process and the copyright process on YouTube. There's over 50 clips put in that video, and I'm very proud of it. In less than a day, we had over 1,000 views on that video, and I know that may not seem a lot, but for a small podcast on YouTube that's growing and it's regional, I'm very proud of what we've gotten so far, and again, I just want to say thank you. Also, this weekend, I asked you guys for your help and subscribers. I put out a request on social media of just asking for help. I asked you guys to share the channel, subscribe if you hadn't already, and to, just let your friends and family know about what I'm trying to do here. And you guys listened. Not only did you guys listen, you subscribed. Because as of this recording, we're not only passing the 700 mark, we're almost at 800 subscribers now, guys. And it just keeps growing. It keeps trickling in. And I cannot thank you guys enough. It means the world to me. Thank you. That being said, if you haven't already, I really would appreciate it if you consider subscribing. It means the world to me, as you obviously just heard, and it really helps us out on the channel, and it really tells the algorithm you guys like Unloading Meat. Now that that's out of the way, let's get to the interview with the one, the only, Royal Oates.
One time I was in Costa Rica, craziest shit I ever seen. Right? They had what you call it, like the thing your bag goes through.
Yeah, like the little like conveyor thing.
Yeah. So they had a conveyor going into Costa Rica. Bro, I got like at least an ounce in my bag, because I never, like when you go to the airport, they don't fucking got time for this shit.
Yep.
They got to get this bag on the plane. You know what I mean? Fuck you and your little small business, whatever and shit.
Yeah.
But Costa Rica, they was like, yeah, like we gonna check going back through. And I could have like went to the bathroom and like tried to take the shit out and shit. And I really didn't know where the fuck it was at. Like I know I stuffed it good. I stuffed it so good I hid it from myself. I was like, fuck it, we just gotta live right here.
You don't want to pull like a little yachty and
Hell no, I just sent that motherfucker through the conveyor, bro, and yeah, they didn't even look at it. I guess they were just checking for weapons and shit, so it worked out for me. And then but the same shit almost happened in the Bahamas, bro. Almost shit bricks. Bro, I was in the Bahamas dropping like steroids and shit. Like they was like, you dropped your needles. I was like, that's not mine. That's not mine. And I rolled my bag over and picked it up and shit. So cause I was so fucking scared with like getting off the plane in the Bahamas, because as soon as we got off the plane, like you already walking, you already going to the city, going, go get the cab or whatever and shit. They was like searching bags.
Yeah.
So again, I got drugs on me and shit, because I've learned when you go to these other countries, like you got to bring your own fucking drugs, because they're going to try to sell you the shittiest of the shittiest. It's like they do it on purpose. You know what I mean? Like we're going to go out our way to get the worst fucking weed we can ever find.
They know you're desperate.
And then overprice your punk ass for it because you came out, because you do not appreciate me being here, you bitch.
Yeah.
So
who are you going to complain to?
Right. It's a shitty move. Like if they just knew better, like just do better. You know what I mean? Like make it easy on yourself. People might want to spend more. So like, yeah, they searching in somebody's bag. My heart is pounding. I said, bro, I'm going to jail in the fucking Bahamas today. I was like, I'm never getting out again. Nobody has the money to send me a lawyer. I'm gonna be out here fighting barefoot like one of those kickboxing prison movies that we've seen before. Now I gotta fight to survive in the Bahamas. And right at the end, they was like, you from Bahamas? I was like, no. They said, oh, just go ahead and go. They was only searching people who lived in the Bahamas bags.
You got fucking lucky.
Bro, I was like, I gotta stop this. I'm addicted to it now.
I love how like they always give like American shit for fucking like going to other countries and littering and shit like that, and you're literally the fucking American that goes to other countries and drops needles.
Yeah.
You go to the Bahamas and you're leaving needles on the beaches and shit.
I mean, like it wasn't like it was heroin, like
it just washed up.
I needed mine. I didn't want to like come like because I was going through a cycle at the time. I didn't want to come off my cycle because I was going out of town. Like the hell with that. Shoot me up. I'll be in the gym in the Bahamas, working out with coconuts.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm a very friendly person overseas, man. Like, like anytime I get somewhere, man, they fuck with me real tough.
I gotta be just friendly. I mean, anywhere I go too. I mean, I get it.
I forgot, but like at the resort though, so Bahamas is like black people, but like other black people or whatever. Right?
I assume, but thank you for clarifying.
So I'm there. Usually my language is nigga. It's a lot of niggas when I'm talking, and like it gets to a point where I freely be like, go ahead, you can say it too, So I got like 50-year-old, 60-year-old white dudes out here like nigga this, nigga that. I'm like, yeah, like everybody have fun with it because I feel like this, man. You can't be like as black people complaining about racism and then trying to hold on to a word that anybody can say. You got to pick and choose. You know what I mean? So for me, it's like I don't own the N word. Like I had to realize that growing up. Like because at first, like it used to be like rule of thumb.
Yeah.
If a white boy call you a nigga, in good intentions or bad, you got to beat his ass. You know what I mean? I was like, like
understandably.
They got exhausted because one time I tried this shit and the white boy really could fight, and I was like, damn, like didn't nobody help me and shit. So fuck nigga. Like next time he said like he can have it. You know what I mean? Like he fought hard for it. I felt like he fought hard, like black people fought like to get out of oppression and shit. So that was a tough ass white dude. I'll never forget. I want to say it was even, but I really think he kicked my ass. So since he ain't here to prove it, like yeah, we definitely broke even, man. So man, yeah, the Bahamas is lit.
At least you didn't pull your hair like that bitch at Tulsa Comedy Club.
Oh my God! I'm like, who knew that was the venture of growing hair and shit? Like I still got like dreads laying down on the side as victims.
Only in Tulsa.
From
that's why I cut my hair.
I'm like, man, I mean, I would cut my hair, but I was like, where am I gonna go then? I don't have nothing else, so I'm just stuck. Hopefully I stay out of fights with bitches that pull hair, but dudes do it too. So
I will say you're one of two, I would say, infamous viral clips in Tulsa comedy. Like okay, there's two that we've talked about on the podcast before. That clip that went viral from Tulsa Comedy Club, and then the clip that happened in Cellar where that one like drunk lady's like, "What's this mirror on top of the toilet?"
So I'm in this bar bathroom and I see this mirror like right in front of the toilet, and I'm like, that's so weird. And I move it and it goes like this, and I'm like, that's so cool. You can see yourself from a different angle.
She doesn't know what a Coke mirror is.
Oh fuck! I didn't see that.
She
That is
posted
wild.
that, and it went fucking viral because people are like, "You have no idea what you just found." Yes, Cellar Dweller has Coke mirrors in the bathroom that flip down above the toilet.
I'm going viral against the Coke mirror lady. This is.
You're in good company, man.
The competition is nose breathing, man.
It's like they Tulsa comedy equivalent of like that, like fucking groundhog or that chipmunk meme.
The competition is
Dramatic
snorting.
chipmunk.
They're after me.
You want to talk about it? It can get real.
Oh man. Oh yeah, because I didn't get no check from going viral, so like that really pissed me off.
Yeah, you gotta work on Facebook monetization, man.
They hit me after, like they did it on purpose and some shit. Man, I was so fucking pissed. I was like, this is it, I made it.
Yeah. It's like that shit when I work at Grubhub and they're like, as soon as my shift ends, like 5 minutes, they're like, hey, if you take one more order, we'll give you an extra $15 for this mission. I'm like, I see what you did.
Yeah.
I see what you did.
Assholes.
Fuck you.
Playing on my time, man.
I know.
I don't have shit like that. I am a fuck you ass person. If I say it, I meant it. Don't cut it.
Yeah.
If I call somebody's name out, bitch, I did it. Like what you want to do.
Well, that's why I wanted you on here. Like, you're fucking real, man. And I appreciate you.
I appreciate comedy. Like There's so many, especially in Tulsa, man. There's so many goddamn comedians. I don't know where comedians stand at.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't know if you're a fucking hobby fucking comedians, then, you know, like, get out of my fucking way so I can go get this fucking real deal, because they're really paying people to be funny. There ain't no reason why you got to feel like you're less than anybody else you see on TV.
Well, and I also feel like you said, there's hobbyists, there's people who are actually trying to fucking do their craft and work on this shit and like do their
there's
time.
these local maniacs. Like, you're so happy that you're getting booked in a local comedy show. They're not trying to further your fucking career. Fucking dorks. Like, fuck them too. You know what I mean?
Well,
like,
I'm just saying, what is the difference between an open mic and a fucking show with 5 comics and nobody got paid?
Man, nothing.
And the crowd is just their girlfriends.
Nothing. I don't mind.
I'm not knocking them. I'm just saying,
like,
what's the difference?
I don't mind, like, when you're trying to, as comedians, are trying to figure out a way to perform through being comedians. Because one thing I hate about comedy is being a fucking promoter.
Yeah.
I don't want to put no shows together. I don't want to know the lineup. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Like, just let me know when it's my turn so I can fucking, go the fuck off. I don't want to be nice to people, tell me, hey, can you come out in my show? Then you lie to me, then I'm gonna feel a certain type of way about you and shit. Now I don't I don't want to feel that energy. You know what I mean? Because I know if you come out to see me, I'm not gonna disappoint you.
Yeah.
But if you don't come, if you say you're gonna come and you don't come, then it's gonna feel like, like you're like, fuck me. You know, like, so I just don't put myself in that situation so we don't have to have these problems,
Speaking of which, I'll be putting on a show this April.
April. It's all on him.
No, but fuck it, man. Like, I get it. Like, there's times where I just want to be a fucking book talent. I just want to, hey, let me do my time. I'm here. I'm doing my show.
I didn't did all that, man. I didn't did all that. I didn't been before y'all came along in comedy, man. Like, we didn't been through like stages, man. My homeboy Velly Vale, rest in laughter, the great Velly Vale, man. When Velly Vale was alive, man, like, he was like so charismatic, man, and it was moving so good, man. And then he just happened to like end up passing away from what you call it when you don't put your little tank on at night.
Oh, fucking sleep apnea?
Sleep apnea. My nigga died from sleep apnea. Like 1 out of a million cases and shit. You know,
I was like, I have sleep apnea.
Yeah. So his sleep apnea locked up on his ass and shit, man.
Look.
What a key time, man. That is funny as hell.
I'm gonna have to fucking go get my fucking mask.
Man, go put your mask on, man. I'm gonna start wearing masks, shit. Well, I used to have sleep apnea, then I just like thinned my way out of it and shit. Now I can breathe again. I stopped snoring and shit, man. So yeah, man, like, here we are, Tulsa comedy, man. Like, it's a lot of assholes out there and shit.
And that getting back to, like, you were like, you don't know where everybody stands in Tulsa comedy. That's kind of where I'm at, where I'm like, I have to go by people's integrity. I don't care how long you've been in the fucking scene. I don't care how fucking, I care about if you're funny or not. But at the same time, I kind of give a shit of whether you fuck with me or not.
It's a kiss ass.
If you're real.
I don't give a fuck. Don't fuck with me. Fuck with me. It don't matter. Like, this is my dream. I didn't come to share it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I came to get it. You know what I mean? It's a kiss ass regiment. Most of the motherfucking comedians that they keep like opening up for other comedians or giving them an opportunity is the same circle of goddamn comedians. And some of these son of bitches ain't even fucking funny, but they can go like a fucking lot for some fucking reason. Like, why are you so fucking good? Like, I beat you dudes in the competition. But yet and still, when it was my turn to get on shows, I was ignored. But you steady get the shows that I'm fucking asking for. But when I ask you, it's always some bullshit. Like, oh man, he bringing a comedian, and then all of a sudden it's another motherfucker that's from Tulsa that's booked, and I get to ask again, like, well, bro, why did he get booked? Well, I didn't know, man. It was a last minute thing. Like, just stop with the fucking lying. Like, like, if you don't want to fuck with me, just call it for what it is.
Yeah.
That's why I'm leaving town now as much as I can, man. Like, like when I be down in Austin, man, like, it's just an awesome situation because at least there, comedy stands for comedy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's not a favoritism thing. Like, if you're funnier, then you're going to like rise above everybody else. You know what I mean? Then your name is going to come up faster. So that's what it should be.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Instead, these people, like, I think they just like to like. They like people that they can keep like a cap on.
Well, also, like, in 2026, even though it's, in the fucking internet age and everybody's on fucking TikTok and YouTube and shit, and everybody can make a viral clip or, they have a potential to do it eventually.
Right.
In that day and age, we're still in fucking Tulsa, Oklahoma, in the middle of the U.S., in the middle of fucking nowhere, as far as entertainment is concerned. Yes, there's fucking Tulsa King and Res Dogs, and there's things that are coming here. There's movies that are being filmed here, but it's slow. It's slowly building here.
I'm unloading the meat. Unloading the meat. Unloading the meat.
This episode of Unloading Meat is not brought to you by a company like Little Debbie. Little Debbie. Hey, you sweaty fat fucks. And yes, I mean you. Who the fuck writes this? Do you want a delicious treat that's available practically everywhere? And by practically everywhere, I mean every state that is not currently restricting EBT and food stamp availability and what you can buy with it. Then do I got a product for you? For the makers of Little Debbie, they bring you Nutty Buddies. Nutty Buddies, a delicious treat that just so happens to also sound like the messiest night on Grindr you could ever have. Nutty Buddies. Although, I guess if the guy doesn't do a lot of prep beforehand, it's gonna be more like a Star Crunch. Oh, fuck, that was gross. Oh, fuck, delete that. If you're tired of these fake ads, consider contacting your favorite brands and companies and tell them to sponsor us here at Unloading Meat. Now, let's get back to the episode.
I'm unloading the meat. Unloading the meat. Unloading the meat.
There's people that are comfortable in their spots, and that's, I mean, whatever you want to do, but whatever you want to get out of life, by all means.
It's your choice.
But
your
for
choice.
me
But
personally, I want to keep pushing. I want to kind of start building
I'm
something.
gonna call it for what it is.
Yeah.
It's bullshit.
But the way I kind of had this epiphany, especially this with the way the scene works, and certain people in the scene and shit, and the shit that's happened. I'm in fucking Tulsa, Oklahoma.
Yeah.
As far as like a hub and stuff like that,
You're
I'm
in
not.
Bartlesville.
I'm in Bartlesville. I'm not of the fucking luxury of living in fucking LA or New York or something like that, where there's a fucking comedy scene that's like gonna be able to has the potential from point A to point Z of building a career, in my opinion. But I can use it as a hub and then use that to branch out to fucking Dallas, to fucking other places and go out. And I just want to fucking build something here to when I come back, like my fucking specials and the podcast. Have it for here, and then like you're doing, fucking start going to other cities, going to other towns, and trying to get out of Tulsa. Because
I say Macho Man said it best, man. Cream rises to the top. So I'm like, if you got it, you got it. You know what I mean? Like, if you don't think you got it, then, you're going to, just be in the mix of shit. And then that's not going to be able to cut it because they already got people from their city that's already in the mix of shit. You know what I mean? Like, you got to go step on their fucking heads.
You got to do the fucking work.
You know what I mean? You got to go punch you got to go step on their heads, bro. You got to go let motherfuckers know that you're real. Because if you're playing fair, then you're not playing at all. You're not playing to win.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like fuck that. Like we can shake hands, but no, when I get to that stage, I plan to dominate.
Yeah.
I plan to be all monster out here. Like,
Yeah.
like I'm not leaving nothing behind.
Yeah.
Because I want you to know that we're not on the same level.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I seen what you did. Well, let me do what I do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We go from there.
That's like kind of like where me, like the best thing now in hindsight that ever happened to me was those fucking bitches sending emails to all the clubs trying to get me blacklisted. Trying to fucking like go around and get me fucking
I'm
canceled
jealous,
and shit
man.
before I even had a fucking thing.
I'm jealous.
I'm
I don't
fucking
never get
grateful
people-
because it taught me who were the real fucking bitches in this fucking scene.
I don't never get
It taught
people
me
blacklist.
to fucking always bet on myself, and it taught me just to fucking just keep doing the work and keep doing my own thing. Like, I still have a good relationship with Bricktown. I still have a good relationship with a lot of these other clubs because I did the work, and I just kept showing up. And I kept showing them, hey, I'm a fucking professional, and I can hold down, and I can fucking be funny. Where are all those motherfuckers that sent those emails? Oh, they don't even show up weekly. So they ain't fucking nothing.
I don't know what my relationship.
So I don't give a fuck about them. I just stay in my lane. I do my comedy. I do my own shit. I book my own shows. And if people want to fuck with me, they can fuck with me.
I don't know what my
Otherwise,
relationship's like, but I'm
I
a
don't got
killer.
time for them.
I'm a killer wherever. I just want to go in, go for it, man. Let my comedy speak for itself. I ain't come here to kiss ass, man. And I ain't come here to be friend either.
I tried that in the beginning. I'll be honest. I'll be 100% honest. Like I'm not ashamed of it.
I mean, understand, like, I got friends in comedy.
Yeah.
Y'all are partners. You know what I mean? I fuck with everybody.
Yeah.
But I only wake up to one reality. I'm Royal Oates. That's all I can be. I can, like, if I get a chance, hell yeah. Like, if I get a chance, and if I, we handle, like, personal issues and shit, whatever, and shit, or if I just like your comedy, period. I'm like, yeah, like, I'll try to see what I can do to get you, get you on. I don't see why not. Like, it's all kind of people work.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So many jobs in comedy. I don't understand. Like, people act like they don't deserve an opportunity.
Yeah.
And what I try to explain to people all the time is like, listen, like over every weekend, there are over 5,000 comedy shows that goes on. You hear me? So within those 5,000 comedy shows, easily there could be like 6 to 8 comedians booked on one fucking show.
Yeah.
Easily you could be working from Thursday to motherfucking Sunday in comedy. You know what I mean? Rather if you're making like 500 or fucking 5,000. You know what I mean? There's a job in comedy. You're flying out every weekend. You're going to a different city. You're checking in different places. You're living the comedy life.
Because here's my statement on that. No matter how shitty.
I just want to be one.
Well, I'm just saying that no matter how shitty the real world is and how many fucked up things are happening and fucking, everywhere out in the fucking news and shit right now, at the end of the day, people need to laugh. People want to get out and take a break and go to a show. People need a fucking break from the stress of reality or fucking work or something like that. There's always going to be a crowd somewhere.
Fuck them people, man. What about me?
But
Shit,
I'm just saying, you get what I'm saying, though? You get what I'm saying, though?
I need to get out on these people. You know what I mean? That's me, man. Like, it's like it's nothing amazing than, like just walking down the street and hearing somebody, yell out your name because they remember you from the comedy you did. Royal Oates, man. Royal Oates comes from like, with my government name being DeMario Oaks. Royal Oaks is, unlike other comedians, it's like a name by definition. You know what I mean? Like also character. So like if I don't know, like the best example I've seen is like, of course, like Coming to America. And when Hakeem was talking to the king, and the king was like, "Oh, you want to go to America to soil your royal oats?"
Ah, so you want to sow your royal oats?
You know what I mean? So royal oats basically means like a man who sleeps with a lot of women until he get married and shit. So unfortunately, like unlike you and shit, I've never been married before.
I know, man.
I feel like I'm so late in the game and shit. Like I had plans for like 3 divorces in my life and shit, but
I married young, man.
Me and the bitches never like just jumped the broom.
I small town, man. My first wife I met her when I was like 19 or 20, and I married at 20.
Man, that's what white people do, man.
I know.
As soon as y'all meet each other, like y'all be like, we can't be together and not get fucking married. That's just stupid. And then 3 years later, you realize, you know what, bitch, I really don't like you as much as I thought I did. That's always my favorite. You know what I mean? Like relationships is like almost like a car lease. Like, you know what I mean? I love this car when I first buy it, but like, like 3 or 4 years in, I'm like, I'm just tired of driving this shit.
Yeah, I know.
Look at that new car. Like, goddamn, I gotta trade you in, bitch, for a new one. You know what I mean? Like, there's other models out here. As far as I think about getting the truck.
Some of them are manual or automatic.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, so, like the situations and shit, because I know, like as a comedian, I'm going to be a horrible person, you know what I mean? Like, but I came to live and have fun, came to do my thing. Yeah. So, yeah.
Especially when you deal with cars, sometimes they're hybrids.
Yeah, right. I'm still going to trade it in. Like, I'm still going to get another car. I'm going to add cars to my collection. You know what I mean? You can stay here, car, if you want to, but
I'm just never going to be around you the next time, like, Disney's Cars is playing, man.
Yeah.
You're going to try to fuck the Owen Wilson car or something.
Oh, my God. That's hilarious.
Or maybe the fucking Larry the Cable Guy.
I'm out here like McQueen, nigga. Ooh. Wow. With that turbo booster and shit, man.
Oh. Let's got off on a weird fucking tangent.
Get some other direction. And Bartlesville, man, this is a hell of a drive. I'm surprised.
Man. Thank you for being here.
Like, trust me, like it was harder than it looks. It was 3 times I almost turned around. I was like, okay, this shit is getting too deep, man. Like
did you even get to the chance to see the broken bridge they have out?
I fucking try to like keep both hands on the wheel and shit, and like turn the music down. I was scared of shit. I didn't heard stories about motherfuckers who they got locked up in Bartlesville and shit, so I didn't want no problem.
I'll just say they're not the most queer-friendly fucking town either.
I can imagine. They don't look like they friendly at all. Dude, nothing about Bartlesville says we like anything outside of white people.
There's a reason that there's an HBO Max show called We're Here, and it's all about like drag people going to fucking different places and like being positive about drag shows and shit.
Yeah.
They have 3 fucking episodes dedicated to Bartlesville, Oklahoma, and how anti-drag this town is.
Bartlesville, everyone.
Pretty quiet.
What happened in Oklahoma was something that's never happened before in the history of We're Here. We were about 2 weeks away from filming, and Steven and I get an email from a local LGBTQ organization that is basically asking us not to come.
We intended to go to Bartlesville, where no one wanted to participate. People weren't necessarily all anti-gay. They are scared of being boycotted by people that would somehow ruin their business.
Bartlesville don't play that shit.
They premiered it every Friday in a row for 3 weeks on HBO Max, and it was just like Bartlesville.
We don't deal with queers here.
Like, it got so bad, like they were gonna put a drag show on for this show on HBO Max in Bartlesville, right?
Yeah.
And like the week before, on camera, they get an email from like the head of like the LGBT like Oklahoma chapter of like LGBT awareness or something like that. That's this big pro-gay, you know, place in Oklahoma City. And they're like, yeah, because of all the outrage and stuff, we're gonna be withdrawing from our support for this show because it's in Bartlesville. We just don't touch Bartlesville.
Don't do the Barts.
Thanks, Bartlesville.
Thank you again, BVille.
Well, I always say, like, man, like I at least I'm not maybe controversial. I'm okay with Trump flags because at least I know where all of them are.
Yeah.
Especially around here because they have like all the different years. There's like Trump 2020, 22, 23. Like, they just have all these different random numbers.
Man, listen, I am so passive. Like, you would think I would care about something, but I don't.
I don't either.
I don't care about, like, whatever you want to do, religious, sexual, whatever, man. Like, I just don't have the energy. I don't have the time. Like, I know my days are marked here, you know, and then I can't control it.
Yeah.
You know, that's my thing. I can't control it. Like, so you can spend your whole life trying to fight against something. That's always going to continue to happen.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because once it's happened, it's never going to stop. There's nothing in this world that has ever fucking stopped before. So why the fuck would it do it now? You know, like, so I don't know what to tell people. Like, anyway, so I'll be signing up to the open mic if you want to come out. Yeah, that's my best conversation.
Well, I'll just say, like, I keep my politics to myself. I vote for my, you know, my things, stuff like that. But at the same time, post, like, the suicide attempts and all the trauma and all the shit I've had in my life, if I can't control it, I personally can't control it, I gotta let it go. I gotta be like, hey, I can't affect this personally right now. It's not within my reach of fucking being able to fucking fix this or do something like this. I gotta focus on the things I can control.
I got a suicide rule.
Okay.
You only get like 3 times to say you're gonna kill yourself. Like, and if you don't do it after that, then you just have to leave that shit alone. But
it's true.
If you attempt to kill yourself, then you get an extra free man. So you get another, like, I'm gonna kill myself again, you know. People say, I feel like, you know.
So I got an extra life. Okay. Yeah, I'm good.
How'd you try?
First time was just alcohol, pills, every single thing.
Pussy.
Yeah.
You wasn't trying, bro. No. You was looking for that attention. Like,
no, my thing was basically, I mean, honestly, the first time I tried it, I was fucking like 14.
Yeah.
It was literally just, I don't want to wake up.
Getting your stomach pumped. That's what it is, freak.
But you get to that point where you're just like, yeah, I don't want to wake up.
Yeah.
I just.
Yeah.
That's me.
I think everybody falls off the planet, you know, like every now and then.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because it's confusing.
Childhood trauma.
You know, it's confusing. It's like, you don't know why you're here. You don't know how long you're going to be here, you know, and shit ain't going like you wanted to. So it's like, why do I keep trying this shit? You know, like every day is a fucking bitch. You know, like it's like so much anal and no oil. Like it's just raw asshole shit. You know, so man, it happens, man. Fuck it. Then one day you wake up, you know, like fuck it, man. You know, this is what I got.
Yeah.
You know, I'm gonna throw these motherfucking rocks until, you know, somebody come stop me.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, that's kind of like this. I'm not trying to fucking get, I don't know, Bert Kreischer frame or something. I'm trying to stay. I'm wanting to do my thing and just be me to what my maximum potential to be.
I'm with you there, man. But at the same time, man, like
I have goals.
I don't mind.
I'm not putting a limit on myself.
I mean, to be honest, like my first thing is, most importantly, is just get it in comedy.
Yeah.
Right. But after that, yeah, I will go for GOAT status. I'm planning to be like, you know, like if they give me the light, like, hey, I want to do some shit, you know, like.
Yeah, I want to be ready. I want to be ready for an opportunity, prepared. I'm just trying to also be like realistic and be like, also like, I don't want to put a cap on myself. I'm more like, I'm staying in my lane. I'm doing the work. I'm keeping my head down. And I'm just trying to fucking just do it.
I want to be.
That's all I'm trying to focus on is me.
My biggest thing, I want to be a hybrid. I want to be a hybrid, like, you know, like, and then if we're gonna say like, if we're gonna call it like white crowds and black crowds, like honestly, I like to be like the #1 comedian in white crowds. You know what I mean? Like, but then like, you know, like I don't think, you know, like I'm just as good in the black crowd.
Yeah.
Like, probably even better. You know what I mean? But it's just I just know my people better.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it makes it easier for me to like, you know, to go off. But when I'm around white people and I do it, you know, it just feels like, you know, like last night, like I'm telling you, man, everybody was there. They was like killer, like stunner.
Yeah.
You know, crazy. But you know, when he brought me up last, like I had nothing in my mind, not a fucking thing I wanted to say. As soon as I heard my voice, 30 minutes later, they're like, oh my God, like this was a crazy set, bro. Like, yeah, you know, I had nothing else to do, I guess, you know. Because I wanted to go home. It was so late. I hate late open mics, man. Like, you know, like, what am I doing here? I be like, come on, comedy. Like, come on, I still owe you. Like, you know, like, goddamn. When I'm going to pay my debt, comedy? Like, shit. Like, it's fucking 1 a.m. in Tulsa on a Monday night. Like, what the fuck, bro? I'd rather get up. I'd rather go to bed and get up early and fucking Uber so I can fucking like make a fucking trip somewhere or some shit. Here you are, you know, like, you know, then like fucking Brian, Dickerson, Dick Jr., fucking Brian Dick Jr. son and shit, like and his name, funniest story I ever fucking heard. I don't fuck it. I'll tell it, then he can come back and tell it if he wants to.
Okay.
So he told me so his name is Brian Dickerson. He was named after a man he thought was his father. And then later on, that I don't remember if that man died or he ended up like finding out that somebody else was his father. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
He's been on the show before.
okay. So
Brian,
so I don't know if he ever told you a story.
Yeah.
Okay, that is wild to me then. You know, like your name back here, I say you're a dicker son. You're a dick son. Like you're a dick son. Like for real, you're really that Dick Jr. Like that's crazy, man. And Brian be so fucking like, you know, going off and shit. Like I fucking like, I have the weirdest conversations with him, man. Like we'll be just talking and then he'll leave and go do some other shit and then come back. Like he didn't just break this conversation a minute ago. But like, bro, you're moving too fast. I can't, you know.
Yeah.
Slow down. Like I'm not on those. I smoke weed, bro. I don't do any other drugs that get me going and shit, man. Like I'm ready to go to bed, man. You know.
I know, dude. I'm so high at these fucking mics usually. So it's honestly been a benefit because like last week there was a fight that broke out at one of these mics and I was just like, oh, that's interesting.
I don't think I ever
chill.
get lucky like that, man. Or like
that's chill.
I don't think I'll get lucky enough to have a fight like at a mic. Because the only way I can see myself having a fight, it means that I would have to start.
We can bring it up on the podcast. I want to talk about it. Because I've been trying to get him on the show and maybe he can come up afterward. I don't think he'll fucking mind. I don't care. So we're at a mic last Wednesday. And some shit was going down. And across the bar is Duke Durant.
Mm-hmm.
And I see him and I'm dude, you've seen me at all these mics. Anytime I see anybody, I'm like, hey, how's it going? I'm friendly. Hey, how's it going? And Duke sees me. I'm like, hey, how's it going? He goes, hey, man, how's it going? I didn't know that, you know, Oso.
Yeah.
Somebody had a problem with Oso. And Duke was like trying to defend her, was like coming there like, hey, what the fuck's going on with Oso? Duke was like, was it Jared that did something? So when I was like, hey, Duke, how's it going? He just assumed it was me. So he came over to me and he was like, hey, Jared, how's it going? I was like, hey, and I stuck my hand out. And he just goes, he puts his hand on my hand and he's just staring at me like. And then Vivian knows so taken to the back. And I guess he's talking to her and she goes, no, it wasn't him. He's friendly. He ain't doing anything. And he's like, oh, he's cool. And so 5 minutes later, Viv's like, I think he was about to fucking punch you or something. I was like, I just said hi.
First of all,
I was like, good thing I was high as fuck. I didn't notice anything.
Duke is from the past. They don't make niggas like him no more.
We're good. I mean, he's friendly.
He's translucent from the 19 fucking 20s. You know, so it's a different era of shit.
But I was just like, I was
but
commenting.
that be,
I was
okay,
like,
so that be the shit I be talking about, man. Like, what the fuck they got to do with comedy, man?
I know.
You know, like, I don't come here like with that like intention. Like, why are we so close to the point we're having problems with each other?
But
Like,
that's what I was saying.
how the fuck are we trying to be comedians? And nigga, you having problems on a local scene? On a local scene? You're not even getting paid for this shit. This is for free, you dumb motherfucker. Like, why are you wasting all this energy? You'll never hear about me having problems with no other comedians, man. One, I don't like wait.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, if there's a problem, like,
oh, we know.
Then it's wherever there's fire, there's smoke.
I've seen
You know, like, I ain't gonna be about no bullshit, man. Because I'm never going to come at anybody like that. You know what I mean? Because there's no point.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? What I get out of it?
Yeah.
What I get out? I don't give a fuck. They was talking about me.
Yeah.
You got the right to talk about me. Who am I? What kind of fucking bully am I of a comedian where I can talk shit, but I can't take shit that's being said back? You know, like, what?
And that was where my thing is, and that's kind of where I just kind of stepped back from as far as engaging, especially on social media with a lot of these people, was I thought I was in that same mindset of like, hey, I could fuck with you, you could fuck with me. We're going back and forth, we roast each other, we fucking, you know, we all go in these circles and smoke weed and chill and fucking
I
roast
talk
each other.
about fat bitches.
Yes.
It happens. I talk about me. I talk about anybody that I can deem to make fun of. Because there's no reason there's somebody walking around that you can't make fun of.
But that's just where I detach now, and I'm like, I'm gonna fucking do podcast episodes and do my specials and do mics at places where I want to.
Man, do your comedy wherever the fuck.
But that's what I'm saying. I don't want to deal with bitches.
Like, you gotta, like, I don't know, man. I guess I can't really tell you because I don't go through shit. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like, the shit.
But I guess I'm polite to them.
My shit, like, I don't have a problem with. Like, I don't have a problem with any comedians.
Yeah. I
have a problem with comedy. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not in it for like you know, hostile situations with other comedians. Like, bro, like y'all, like I'll beat that ass. You know what I mean? Like, and it's like I don't want to fight you, bro. Like, you know, like I'm not getting paid. I'm not getting paid to punch on people. You know what I mean? It's worthless. Like,
well,
you know,
that's kind of where I'm at now, man. Is like post all that shit like a year ago, I came back and I was just like, they ain't worth my time. They ain't worth my time.
They not, man. It's not, because it's not about that. Like,
it's not.
People,
I just want to go there and do jokes.
People get so fucking lost in this relationship status and shit. Listen, when I walk up, I'm like, hey, like, it's like, hey, there go Royal. You know, I'm like, you know, hey, what's up? I'm dapping everybody. I'm shaking everybody's hand. Wherever it is, if I really fuck with you, I really fuck with you. If I don't, you know, you still cool with me, man. I really, because I don't have no, even if I don't like your comedy, I know that. Like even the sun can shine on a dog ass. You know what I mean? I just seen like Z. I thought Z was just horrible to be horrible. You know what I mean? Like, I was at the Looney Bin one night and he fucking actually killed. And I was like, I didn't even know this shit was possible. You know what I mean? Like, made me nervous, made me think about what the fuck am I doing with my life?
Audience for
it's
everybody.
fucking Z out here talking about he autistic and he still worked this motherfucking crowd with this magic trick suit on and shit. You know what I mean? Like, he looked like a pedophile with that motherfucker on. And I was like, oh no, keep him away from my kids. But then still, it still worked out for him in comedy, you know? So it's like, but is he serious?
I don't know.
No, he's not. We know what a motherfucking serious motherfucker looks like. And what a motherfucker like who just visiting looks like. You know what I mean? Like, nigga, I won't own. It's nothing about me that's like, I don't fucking play. I don't laugh. I don't joke. I won't in. You know what I mean? Like, if I don't give a fuck, if it's just, I'm opening for some weak ass fucking headliner that really fucking can't handle it. And he like, hey, can you turn down a little bit? And they're like, yeah, okay, nigga. Yeah, I'll fucking, you know, calm it down. You know what I mean? Like, whatever, man. Like, or working with some killers, you know, like, me, myself, I want to be a headliner. I don't want to be like, you know, like, I'm willing to them, but I got headliner vibes. Yeah. You know what I mean? I want killers on my squad. I want motherfuckers to go out there and I'll be like, man, that was monster. You know what I mean? Like, now I got to be fucking become some other kind of monster because you left me no choice but to, you know, I can, you know, like if you're go big, I gotta go bigger. Yeah. I gotta go for you. You know what I mean? Even if it wasn't bigger than yours, you're going to know I was. You know, I'm gonna be like, yeah, you got that one. I'm coming around to this next one. You know what I mean? Like, you know, and I want to be like, you know, like I said, I got so many ways I want to go about this shit. You know what I mean? Like, I want to be able to like tell you the jokes, but I also want to be like, I don't consider myself like really like a crowd work comedian. 'Cause me, that's like patiently like asking people in the crowd what they do and what they, who they here with and all that bullshit. 'Cause I'm just gonna go into it. I'm not gonna be like waiting for you. You know what I mean? Like I might see you in the crowd and I just use you in my shit and without even talking to you and shit. You know, just keep just going live with this shit.
I'm unloading the meat. Unloading the meat. Unloading the meat.
Hey guys, today's show is sponsored by Neon Green Planet, the second novel from local author and friend of the channel, Blake Dyer. With his new book, A Black Dog, set to release in less than a year, Blake felt it was the perfect time to drop the hardcover copy of his second novel, Neon Green Planet. A crime thriller that feels like American Psycho crossed with Call of Cthulhu, all set in Tulsa, Oklahoma. The story is really unique in that you get to follow two separate characters. You get Stephanie, who's a woman who finds her way to Tulsa on a weekend getaway, but is quickly swept up with this group that kind of show her some unexplainable things and just really some weird, unusual stuff that she just can't ignore. And then you get Private Eye Marcus Grant, who is trying to untangle this mystery surrounding a roaming cult that worships a dangerous, forgotten cosmic god. Each chapter, you learn more and more about how these separate characters' journeys are connected. It's a story packed with conflict, love, desire, space gods waking up, world-eating aliens, and of course, the glowing living deity made of jade called the Neon Green Planet. Guys, Blake Dyer is a Tulsa staple who can usually be found sporting his signature Hawaiian shirt, drink in hand, all around the downtown Tulsa art, music, and culture scene. Blake has always been a great friend to the channel and was one of our earliest guests here on Unloading Meat, and I cannot thank him enough for his support. So with that being said, please do me a huge favor, go buy his book, Neon Green Planet. Links are in the description below. And thanks again, Blake, for sponsoring today's episode. Now back to the show.
I'm unloading the meat. Unloading the meat. Unloading the meat.
That's my fucking biggest
You know what
problem,
I mean?
Royal. Is the fucking self-confidence and the fucking,
Yeah.
like, just the big dick energy, basically, to basically say, like, hey, I'm fucking owning this shit.
I be at other fucking comedy shows or like headliner, like, big comedy shows, and people be laughing in the crowd. They like, I be like, they just don't know I'm out here. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, that's how I be feeling, man. Like I don't know how else to feel. Like if you don't feel that same way about yourself, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You know, like maybe you ain't got that. You ain't
I mean,
got that. You ain't got what I got.
Well, my thing,
I
too,
can't
is,
give
like,
it to you. You know, Jay-Z just flew the country.
well, we all gotta be fucking, like, crazy enough to fucking, like, believe in ourselves to be like, hey, I deserve the right to fucking be up here on the mic and have the power to fucking hold your attention for 5 or 10 fucking minutes. Or
I mean,
whatever.
like shit. Like I'll just be like, I'm a bad motherfucker. You know?
Yeah.
It's like I feel like
Lay down.
I was listening to some shit the other day. I had recorded it, but I guess it just kind of like called me, because to me, far as like, I don't know, like joke wise or material or whatever, however you want to look at it. I look at a lot of comedians and I be like, man, like that shit he's saying is like, it's funnier than what I'm saying. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But what I was listening to was like it was a clip from Katt Williams. It's not like, he was like, it's not the jokes, it's the comedian, and they just want to hear, when they interested in you, they just want to hear what you have to say.
Yeah.
So it don't have to be in comparison to somebody that, because like you could be one of the best joke makers in the fucking world, but like if you go out there and deliver that shit and people just don't be interested,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? You could just fall between the cracks, but then you could be like one of the worst. But it's like the way you do it, like your demeanor, your stage presence, your swag, all that shit, delivery, it just works.
Well, I mean, I say all the time, I try to model what I'm doing with this and comedy and stuff like that, like a way an independent pro wrestler would do. I think pro wrestling and comedy are very similar.
You're right. I agree. I like to feel captivated.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I like to feel like when I grab the mic, like I want your total attention.
Yeah.
Like I want this room to freeze until I tell them to like go ahead. Like I keep throwing this shit at them. You know what I mean? To me, I compare comedy to like to a magic show. You know what I mean? Because you ain't gonna believe what I'm about to do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But somehow when I do it, it's gonna make you laugh.
Well, I will say, I will give you props. Like, we've seen each other at mics for fucking, what, 2-3 years now at this point? You have this great gift of being comfortable in the uncomfortable.
Yeah.
You really do, man. Like, truly, I've seen you at mics and, like, it's been, like, an audience where, like, the comment before you didn't do great. Or they said something that was fucking, like, people were like, oh, shit. Or, like, something happened and, like, another comic might need to do a reset or like, there's something in the crowd.
Yeah.
And you go up there and handle it like a fucking pro. Especially like when I've seen you like host at Bricktown and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You keep the energy all night, and there's some times where like, as well as I do, like a mic with 20 fucking people signing up lives or dies by the fucking host.
Right.
As far as keeping the energy up, keeping the crowd active, stuff like that, and you do a damn good job.
I mean, I love this shit, man, and I like I said, it's levels. Like it's levels. Like I'm not gonna pretend that, like I don't feel like I'm on the highest level. I'm just not recognized on that level. Like I've been ready for years. You know what I mean? But I think my biggest issue was like my mental focus. You know what I mean? Because it comes down to like like I don't know if I could have handled any type of like any type of fame. You know what I mean? That type of shit, because I often get caught up in who I am or who I was. You know what I mean? Like, so I keep that mentality. So to me, like, it's not like I wake up every day like I'm ready. Yeah. I'm ready, like when I'm going to Austin, like, I'm signing up for Kill Tony. In my mind, I'm like, I'm the best motherfucking Kill Tony's ever gonna have on here. You know what I mean? Like, so all I gotta do is, get my chance, and like, I'll show you, I'll show him, I'll show, whoever fuck watching this.
Especially, I've seen that you can throw down, especially after that video that happened to Kill Tony last night.
That's right, the most vaccinated person in the show's history somehow gets sick once a month. What are the odds? Ari Maddie got...
Bro, I don't like
the fight that broke out at the bar.
Like I don't like, like I'm never uncomfortable. You know what I mean? When it comes to doing comedy, I'm never uncomfortable. Like either I'm going to, like, my first thing, all I need to do is to plug in. Like I need to hear my voice, and after I hear my voice, then I'm secure. Like let's go to work. You know what I mean? Like I'm finna peel this motherfucker back. Because I don't do comedy as in, my thoughts are never like, like, oh, I gotta make this crowd laugh. It's always, oh, you gotta make yourself laugh. Yeah. You know what I mean? So like, it's so hard for me to tell jokes that I have patented, because, like I know they're good, I know they're funny, and I know they'll work. You know what I mean? But it's like, I gotta hear it again. Yeah. I don't want to hear it again. I want to hear what you gotta say. Like the more I say shit, the more I'm laughing, like giggling with this shit, and then I can just take off from there. Like I don't have no landing spot until I just be like, and I'm done. I'm gassed out. Yeah.
That's why I wanted you here on this. Like I could even tell as soon as like you heard yourself on the mic here, a switch fucking happened.
Fuck. Fuck that bitch. You a cunt for that shit. I'm fucking block. I'm fucking unfriending you. All that shit. Cause I don't play that shit in comedy, man. That's bullshit, man. I would never.
I just go by integrity, man.
Bitch, go get your boyfriend or some shit, like, or just fight the nigga. You know what I mean? Like, like he'll fight you. I assume. Like, what are you mad? Like, you hit his box. Like, no, he'd never hit my box for no bullshit. That's me. Like, if somebody ever come to me and be like, "Real, did you say blah blah blah?" I'll be like, listen, I'll slap shit out of you. Like, you ain't even getting paid here.
Yeah. That's why I move on. I don't fuck with who don't fuck with me, and I just try to fucking be funny and do my work. And I'm trying to fucking do my shit. That's me,
man. I just want to do comedy, man. I don't want to. Like, if you want to go back and forth, let me get paid first.
Well, Royal, let's make it look at it.
Let's make it worth something.
We brought up other people like fucking, Z and other people, like, people that are like, you may say that like are not in it to fucking be the main event, not in it to fucking be professionals, not in it to fucking do the work. You know what I mean? Yeah. In 5 years' time, they're gonna be in the same fucking spot or lower. Yeah, we're gonna be still doing work.
I mean, comedy is frickety, man. Like,
but I'm just saying, we're gonna be doing something.
Comedy is frickety.
I gotta believe in that,
because a motherfucker could be doing comedy for a year and then just get like boom, like some shit happen and they get an opportunity.
But if they're never advancing and they're never trying new stuff,
most motherfuckers I see don't even be ready, man. Like they just be doing shit, But it works out because it becomes, like I said, like.
Nepotism, who they know.
Yeah, it's just her appeal.
The color of their skin.
Like whatever you got over the people. Like I could tell you so many comedians, man, that I didn't went and watch, and I was like, wow, like bro, did you even try to write some jokes and shit? Like all this especially like with black comedians, man, they get to all the fucking like music fucking jokes and shit. Like this ain't even this is their song. You know, like you're making it easy on yourself. You know, like, cause you can't fucking like say what you need to say in order to be funny. You know, and it's crazy. You can't carry 30 minutes, but here you are with a whole fucking special. You know, like ridiculous. I even somebody asked me like, "Why do you lie so much?" I'm like, "Cause I think I'm good at it." Like, shit, man, what do you do with something that you think you're good at? You know, if I thought I was good at jacking off, I would be peeling my fucking dick back, much as I can. But
I'm a professional.
You know, but I beat myself out. You know, like I'm like all them years, like you know, I don't know. At one point, I guess I could tell you that shit. That's always something to talk about. Like in 2009. I was sentenced to a life without sentence in prison. You know what I mean?
Let's talk about it, man.
So
That's
I got locked up for drug trafficking, and somehow I went to trial. Like they offered me a life sentence, and I wouldn't take it. So they was like, "Well, if you go to trial, we're gonna give you life without." I was like, "Well, you know, shit. You know, life shit happens. You know, well, I'm not gonna tell you. I'm not gonna accept no fucking life sentence for no drugs.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Especially it was like less than a fucking ounce." I was like, obviously, you white people don't know how much crack it takes to be somebody important, but it's definitely not a fucking ounce. You're gonna need more crack than that. And, you know, like you're gonna have to crack the city on this one. You know, like they was like, it's worth $2,500. I was like, come on, man. That's not even a quarter of y'all tax money.
And a life sentence? Like, what do they think? They put you away for life, and that solves the crack epidemic?
Yeah. They was like, if you go away for life, they was like, if you take the life sentence, then you can come up for parole in 15 years. At the time, I was 31 years old. I was like, you know, that's my whole life. Like, what I'm coming home to? You know, first I got to survive this shit. Most likely, like 6 years in, I fucking had to turn gay. You know, like, my life has changed now. Now I got to get out here. You know, have a
occasionally it's a pain in the ass.
You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I got to have a chick. I got to have a chick at home, and then like, you know, I'm chasing around little dudes and shit trying to fuck them. And like, no, I don't want to go through that stressful life. Like, let's just take everything away from me, man.
I'm unloading the meat. Unloading the meat. Unloading the
in the arms of the angel, fly away from here, from this dark, cold hotel room, and the emptiness that you fear. You were pulled from the wreckage of your silent reverie. You're in the arms of the angel. May you find some comfort here. Hi, I'm Jared Ralphie Allen. Will you be an angel for a helpless podcaster? Every day, innocent podcasters are looking for sponsors, and they're crying out for help. Please. Right now, there's a podcaster that needs you. For as little as a cup of coffee a day, you rescue this fat ass from poverty with paid ads running through his podcast and shows. Contact us at unloadingmeat@gmail.com. And with your sponsorship, you'll receive this welcome kit with a photo of the podcaster who has been given a second chance, thanks to you. You're in the arms of the angel. May you find some comfort here. Your sponsorship says, "Hey asshole, say the name of my company. Please contact right now."
I'm unloading the meat. Unloading the meat. Unloading the meat.
I know right now, like my OnlyFans, you know, at Overnight Oats.
We can plug it, man.
You know what I mean? Yeah, shameless plugs with me, man, all day. Yeah, my OnlyFans at Overnight Oats, man. You know, it ain't doing too well right now, but you know, it'll come around and shit. I got, you know, like I know it's gonna be worth a boner. You know,
I talked about how I'm fat. I'd have an OnlyFans.
I'd like, I hope, like, you know, because I doubt if, you know, like, to me, like, you know, I don't know any women like I can really like charge them to look at my dick that I ain't already sent it to them or they ain't seen it in person. You know, but I
you gotta use some filters, man.
I know that like
dick filters.
I know like the gay community could use, you know, like a dick up So, you know, like I'm not expecting too much more than a bunch of gay dudes to sign up to my OnlyFans, you know, to catch me. Like,
Well, you're Royal Oates, so would you like night guys with your dick?
yeah. Yeah, I want to know it's real, man. You know, it's real with me. Like, you know, because I always get that judgment, man. Like, oh man, you got all these muscles and shit. You must be trying to hide something and shit. Like, no, I'm not like I'm perfect all the way through. You know, I'm sorry. Like, I like a itchy leg every.
That's
now
just
and
fucking
then.
haters, man.
You know, yeah. I mean, I get it. You know, like it's not fair.
Why don't they ever say that about me? Hey, you got all this fucking fat. You must be trying to hide something.
Man,
You got it. I'm like a Tootsie Pop. I got a fucking
shit.
sweet center.
It was a time when I was a big fat motherfucker and shit, man. I just
lick me a few times.
I just got to a point and I was like, you know, like it was really comedy, and then it kind of like just got like it just got deeper than that, you know. So like my first thought was, you know, what I don't see is a lot of like in shape guys in comedy, you know what I mean? I was like, you know, like I could be one of a kind, you know what I mean? Like I'm like, damn, a good looking in shape guy. Like what do you know? Which is like really like what is it? It's like a what's the name in comedy? It's like like really a don't do. You know what I mean? Like I think that's halfway my problem, but then I also think it's halfway hilarious. You know what I mean? Because it's like I remember talking to Black Ron, a good comedian out of Dallas. You know, like consistent man, dude's like one of the funniest motherfuckers out there.
Yeah.
And Black Ron, we was in like break time in the green room chopping it up. You know, like, and I was telling him like, you know, how my vision of comedy works. And he was like, well, you know, like it's like that's not, you know, how comedy goes. He's like, because you got to have some kind of humility to be a comedian and shit. You know, he said, well, but you're basically like, hey, you know, like I ain't got none. You know what I mean? I was like, yeah. You know, like I don't what do you want me to do? He was like, well, that doesn't work. I said, it does work because, you know, like you don't get to hear it from people that look like that can say something. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. Like, then I'm still gonna be funny. Like, it's not like I'm focused in on, oh, I'm so pretty. I ain't blah, blah, blah. No, fuck all that.
Yeah.
You know, like I'm still gonna be like raw as I can be. Like
You
funny
stand
as I
out,
can
man.
be.
Like it stands
Right,
out.
right. It stands out. Like to me, like it does what it's supposed to do.
Yeah.
So when people look at me and question like what is this big motherfucker going to do? Okay, you gave me your attention.
Yeah.
Whether if it's a negative or not, you gave me your attention. Everything else is left up to me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I gotta like, so my job is harder than other comedians' job because the anticipation, like if you look funny, then we expect you to be funny.
Yeah.
But when you don't look funny, we don't think you're gonna be funny at all.
Yeah.
So I gotta be funnier than the people that look funny.
Yeah.
In order to, you know, get the shit to going.
Yeah.
But when I show up, they be like, you know, we can go to Austin right now.
Yeah.
I've been there 3 fucking times. It's over fucking 3,000 comedians there, it seems like. But when I pull up, they're going to be like, what's up, Royal Oaks? Because they know I came to, you know, I'm going to leave an impression for you. You know, like I don't want you to like, you know, think that I came to bullshit anywhere. You know, like I want to let you know that I want to be in that, you know, that conversation, you know?
Yeah.
And I just feel like I got so much, you know.
You
like
do, man.
I don't even get to do the like life shit like everybody else and shit, man, because, you know, like shit gets crazy, man. Like, I grew up with a crack dealing moms and shit, you know, like, you know, it's wild. It's a wild fucking situation, man.
But it all comes together and forms what you do on a fucking stage, man.
Yeah. Like
that's why I gravitate towards your shit, and that's why I wanted you on this show for so many fucking times. Like, you're authentically you, man.
Man, one thing like I heard a motherfucker say, man, like, you know, the other day, and like it pretty much sums it up for me. You know, and it says like if you don't say what's on your first mind, then you're a pussy. You know what I'm saying? So that's just how I think. Like I never pause to worry about what if I'm offend somebody or if this is wrong or blah blah blah. Just say this shit. You know what I mean? Like, and if it comes out good, like it's cool. If it don't, oh well, I'll say some more shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you ain't gotta like that one. You ain't gotta like everything I say.
Yeah.
But majority of the shit I say, you probably gonna fucking like laugh at it, you know?
Yeah.
So that's just how it works, you know? Like it just keep, you know, just know that you came to like, you know, like you just came to kill. You know, like, and don't be afraid to like offend somebody. Don't be afraid to Call a motherfucker out some shit, whatever you see, man. Use it to your advantage. You know, this is comedy. You know,
Well, let's talk
one
about
one motherfucker mad doesn't equal out to like a room full of people laughing.
Sure.
So like if I gotta fuck your night up in order to make these people laugh, then buddy, you're up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
especially like on a lot of these shows, like unless you're fucking doing a show where you're the headliner, you're doing fucking 45 minutes or something like that, or an hour, and you're the main attraction on the show. Most of us are on these shows, in the, you know, in the places that we're doing 20 minutes, 30 minutes max, or something like that. Or we're doing it on a showcase. We're doing it on amongst a roster of other comics.
Right.
And I don't know, man. There's a thing of like, no matter where you are on that card, no matter who you are or who you are on you know, where you are on the fucking, you know, the night, eventually an audience can either get tired out or they're going to try to give you a chance in the first 5 seconds to try to like see who you are. But like you're amongst the, what, 5 other people, 6 other people sometimes?
Yeah.
You got to stand out. You got to make your voice, you know, memorable.
I mean, you gotta let them know it's levels.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm not like anybody else here. That's how I feel.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, and I don't mean that in like any type of disrespectful way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But like let's be serious. Like, if you like to play basketball, cool. But you know, if somebody here that play basketball, like even the worst dude in the NBA is better than the best dude that's on the streets.
But even then, like there's like getting back to like having these many people on these shows. Say you do a joke or something like that doesn't land, or maybe you're not the cup of tea of that particular audience member that night.
Yeah.
The next comic might.
But to me, it's like I don't care. Like,
Yeah.
like do what you do. Like, do what you do. I hope you kill. Like,
Yeah.
to me, that's what I'm never against anybody fucking killing. I hope you kill, bro.
Yeah.
I hope you kill in front of me. You know what I mean? Like get my fucking heart.
Yeah.
Get my fucking mind to like my mind be like, oh fuck, like, you know, because that's my biggest fear. You know, it's like somebody go in front of me and kill it, and then I can't kill on top of it. So like this shit scares me so much. It's just like when I fucking get to the mic, I just fucking black out.
Because we're all competitive a little bit.
I mean,
and
like,
it all
it's
comes
just,
out
like,
no matter
like,
what.
to me, like, it sends me, like, you know, like, if you kill, like, either way though, because if like I'm, it's like on the lineup, I'm a team player, but then I also want to be the best player on the team.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So it's like if you go up in front of me and you're trying to do your shit and like the crowd doesn't appreciate it, shit, like inside of me, that really pisses me off. So when I go out there, I'll be like, I gotta drop these motherfuckers for you.
Yeah.
Like, I'm finna fuck them up. They should have laughed at you. Now I gotta fucking, like, you know, drag they fucking asses through this motherfucker. You know what I mean? Like throwing them against the walls and shit with this shit, make laughing so fucking hard. So, but then I'm also like, you know, like if you go out there and then you go out there and kill, I'll be like, okay, well, I'm finna show you what a kill on top or overkill looks like.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you did your part. Like, and I'm proud for you. I'm proud. I'm happy for you. But the competitive person in me is like, bro,
challenge
like,
accepted.
You know, like, you call my name. You're trying to do it. Like, give me hype. Like, that's all I ask. Like, you gonna be funny? All right, cool. I'm going up after you. Well, let's see. You know, like, cause I like, you got a better chance going up after me.
It's like we're playing horse on fucking basketball. On fucking basketball, man.
I just be like trying to like lose my fucking mind every time I perform. I want to lose my fucking shit.
Yeah.
I want to just like, you know.
Well, I mean, that's why I wanted you on this show. Like, we can talk about it now, man. Like, April 25th, man. We're putting on another Unloading Meat Presents.
I be wanting somebody to be like, I want to kill so hard somebody's like outside with a gun waiting for me to leave because.
Jesus Christ. Well, don't bring that to the show on the 25th.
I'm like in fucking ICU. I was ICU and I'm like, you know, like I'm like barely laughing. You know, because that's all I got left right now. I'm like, so I can't wait to get back. I feel like if I can get shot and survive, I'm at least promise like a 50 Cent career.
This is your fucking origin story. Just add to your fucking mythos.
I'm like, if I could take those bullets, you know, like I almost set it up myself.
You want a whole nother chapter on your Wikipedia page, don't you?
All right, bro, make sure you catch me in the back. Don't shoot me. It'd be my luck, this motherfucker. Now I got a shit bag comedian.
Just don't shoot at my fucking bicep. I worked really hard on this. I don't need a scar on my fucking bicep.
That'd be the fucking worst. I'm out here trying to fucking roast people, and I'm out here with my shit bag, and They just got all kind of fucking what's names for it. And I'm like, ha, you know, because you know when you get roasted bad, and it's like, damn, like I'm getting killed, but you gotta like play along, like you loving it. You're like, you killing me. Like, man, I wish you'd stop. But
You're just dying inside.
I'm gonna fucking just keep going. Bro, I'm telling you, the worst time I fucking like people think they bomb. You ain't fucking seen bomb, man. I done bomb in places like, you know, you ain't supposed to bomb here, man. I think I was in basically it was J. Anthony Brown's club, and it was in like Inglewood, California. And we was like at a comedy convention, man, like in, you know, like in every spot was like a place where we get to perform as like the people who was on the convention. Yeah. And I was at this spot, like a J.T. Brown spot in Inglewood, man. It was like maybe like 12:30 a.m. by the time I got on stage. It was a late night show. You can tell by the crowd they didn't give a fuck about they didn't give a fuck about comedy right now and shit, you know. And I went out there, bro, and I'm talking about bombing. And there was like mainline comedians there, you know, like Luenell was there, and there was a few other motherfuckers. And I remember I tried to like start my set out by trying to roast this drag that was hosting it and shit, talking about how when he grabbed the mic, his balls was falling out and shit. And nigga, they did not fucking laugh at that shit at all, bro. And when that motherfucking drag got back up there, Flame Monroe was that motherfucking name. I'll never forget that nigga name. I wanted to meet him outside and punch him in his goddamn stomach for fucking, he fucking got up there and he was roasting me, bro. And the crowd was like, bro, you know how tough it is. Listen, I thought that might have been my last day of comedy. You know how tough it is to be in L.A. doing comedy in front of like people that you consider your idols and type shit, and you bombing and getting roasted and shit, bro. I was like, fuck you, comedy.
But you got through it.
Fuck you. I mean, yeah, like to me, that type of shit made me, man. Yeah. Like it made me, like I went through so much in order to get to be me. Like people think this shit is just happened, and it didn't just happen, man. Like I went through the fucking fire, you know, then this is what came out, you know, like, and now it's like my confidence is out the roof, my you know, like my will to give a fuck is out the roof, you know, like, bro, I remember like had me on Facebook one time, man, like, and I was like in a shower pic, all, you know, like, you know, when your dick is all nutted out, it's at as small as fucking what's today. And the bitch took a picture, you know, like she was like, she keep it for herself. And the fucking picture, when it got out, bro, it pretty much was viral because it was like in all kind of cities and all type of different Facebook groups and shit. I was getting tagged in and shit, you know. It was just like, it was called All Out of Inches too, bro. It was like...
I thought you looked familiar.
Bro, it was like, I was like mushroom cap, you know, like... But it's a grower, you know, like, what the fuck do you want from me? You know, like, I didn't ask for...
I can empathize. I can empathize.
Like, I'm never embarrassed by my grower because it's never fucking let me down when it comes down. When it grows, there's no complaints. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, I'm top 5 everywhere. You
Again, it's a magic trick. You know, it's a magic... Going back to magic.
Believe it or not, I was into cock magic back in college.
You were?
Yeah, so I'm not some fuddy-duddy who doesn't get it. I just want to make sure if you boys do it, you do it right and safely.
Dad, that's not cock magic.
Like I had a chick, you know, who was like, I was like her first in like when we was like in high school. Yeah. And I don't know if the bitch was lying or not, which I don't see why she has any reason to lie, because it's not like she's fucking me. And she was like, my whole life, here we are in our 40s. She was like, you're the best dick I ever had. I was like, damn, that's crazy. You know, the best dick you ever had. Either you made some horrible choices with your pussy, or that's amazing that the best dick you ever had was like fucking at 16 and shit, you know? So I'm piping hot. You know what I mean? So fuck that mushroom.
The reviews are in.
Yeah, fuck that mushroom cap picture and shit. That shit did never stop me from getting no pussy. If anything, like, I still went up. My numbers was really high around that season and shit, you know?
Well, you brought up like wanting to get shot possibly or outside of a show or something like that from your comedy and stuff. I haven't gotten that far. I almost got beat up one time at a show based on fucking one of my jokes.
Yeah.
I was in Granbury, Texas.
Uh-huh.
Granbury fucking Texas. doing jokes, and I don't know if you saw my, like, we've been in fucking mics and stuff before. I still do it every once in a while. I have this whole like 5 minutes about school shootings. And I used to open with that. That was my fucking intro fucking for the first like year or so. I would do like 5 minutes on school shootings. You know, really set the tone for the crowd. And I'm doing these fucking school shooting jokes and they're not going over super well. In Granbury, Texas.
Granbury.
One of my fucking throwaway lines is when these school shooting jokes aren't going well, I go, man, there's a lot of effort being put in from this crowd tonight. Where'd you guys all come from, Uvalde?
That shit hilarious.
I get off stage and somebody goes, hey, check Google Maps. Uvalde's 20 miles from Granbury. I was doing Uvalde school shooting jokes to a crowd that probably lives from Uvalde.
That's wild. You worse than me doing Crip jokes in a blood neighborhood. They was like, what?
I will say.
It was like, this Inglewood. I won't play that shit.
That shit got me a hostile crowd. But the one thing that saved me was the guy after me pissed him off further.
Yeah.
Because he did 2 minutes shitting on Whataburger in Texas. Those white people wanted to kill him. There was a guy that looked like fucking redneck Santa. Whataburger. He had like a Hawaiian red fucking shirt on, big beard, white hair like Santa. And as soon as that motherfucker starts doing Whataburger jokes, he's just arms crossed at the back of the room looking at this guy and he's like, not fucking Whataburger.
Right.
Who the fuck cares about Whataburger that much? White people.
Texas.
White Texans.
Black Texas and white Texas the same, and Mexican Texas. All this
It's
shit.
not that great. Who the fuck cares about Whataburger?
Texas, man. Who the fuck cares about Cowboys? It's the same people, man.
Like, you can at least, Dallas, you can go to In-N-Out. They have fucking In-N-Out in fucking Texas. It's not as good as the LA ones.
I don't fucking get to eat meat, man. I don't fucking know anymore.
You're on a show called Unloading Meat. It's kind of obvious that I do.
Well, I was hoping it was vegan. Vegan, plant-based meat.
Get some turkey bacon.
Let's get some. No, I need plant.
Oh, like impossible shit.
Yeah, I don't eat animals, man. I try. Listen, man, it's so weird because like you would think a person like with my mannerism and my attitude, yeah, that's a meat-eating motherfucker right here, alpha male son of a bitch. But I don't know, man. I just woke up one day and it was like I couldn't. It's like I didn't want to digest this shit no more. I didn't want to eat like fucking weird ass animals and shit. Like especially once I figured out I didn't have to. I was like but it's still weird though. Because like even if I like meet somebody and shit, I don't bring this shit up till later on. Every time they be trying to get past me something to eat, I be nah, I'm good. Just some food right now.
I'm literally wearing a shirt with a ham hock on it.
Fucking, but I go to Sprouts, they have that same ham,
Ham.
made out of mushrooms and shit, It's not about, because like when it comes down to it, it's not really the meat that you're eating, it's the seasoning. Facts. Because if you was just eating the meat, then you can just eat the shit raw, but you can't, because your gurgitating motherfuckers couldn't handle it.
Like the Daniel Bryan of Tulsa comedy.
Oh fuck, man! If I only knew who Daniel Bryan was.
He was the pro wrestler in WWE that was vegan.
Oh fuck! Well, I'm learning shit every day, man.
His shit was funny though, because like he did veganism. Not, I mean, yeah, he was like an animal guy and stuff like that, but also it was because of his health. Like he changed and went to being vegan for his health and stuff. And
yeah.
Then WWE was like, oh, he's the vegan wrestler stuff. And then
That's so funny.
4 years into it, he developed a soy intolerance.
Uh-huh.
So he couldn't fucking digest soybeans.
Wow.
So he had to stop being a vegan. And that was his entire backstory. Like fucking PETA and shit was sending in wrestler of the year shit because of animal activism. And he's like, I'm not a vegan anymore. I couldn't handle the soybeans.
Couldn't handle soybeans. That's wild. I mean, that's not the only thing that's vegan. That's weird as shit. He could have made it.
Well, he's half now. He's basically he's mostly vegan, but he still puts a little bit of stuff in there, I guess.
Gay. That's what I call it. Make your mind up, bro. You can't be at the vegan party smelling like meat and dairy and shit. We don't want you there.
I would never get invited to the vegan parties.
You're never getting invited, bro. It's a secret party, and we're gonna have sex because we're all vegan and shit. That's what they be like. Don't come at me if you drink dairy. That's the type of shit goes on. But I'm pretty much.
Come at me.
I'm pretty much, I'm pretty much not giving a fuck. Like, like I might be vegan, but I eat the chicken grease out some pussy if the bitch is cooking.
Finger looking good? Is the finger looking good?
I just watch that bitch eat that shit, that fleshy shit, and I'm still going.
You just gave her your 11 herbs and spices?
I'm still going raw. Like,
what if they make KFC condoms? Original and extra crispy.
Oh my god, that's all.
The extra crispy won't be ribbed.
That'd be wild.
Be ribbed for her pleasure.
Deep.
She goes. I mean, they have flavor condoms for blowjobs and shit. You've seen those at the mall. Fucking. You put $1 in a quarter so you get a flavored condom.
I always wondered if that ever work. Like.
It looks like the world's most fucked up. Like
if you got suck my dick with a condom, I'm just gonna assume you're a prostitute.
That's the way I feel. Yeah.
That's the only time I ever got my dick sucked with a condom on. It was a prostitute. Don't get me wrong, she gave me good head, but at the same time, I was thinking to myself, this is a fucking ripoff.
At the end of it, did she like tie it off into a balloon animal, make it into like a dog for you?
Well, she like
a souvenir.
She popped it in her mouth. And then she rolled it down and she gawked it down a few times. It feels good, but it also doesn't feel like it's on my dick. And then she turned around, like we was in some stairs, like in a hotel. We was in a hotel hall. She just turned around and she popped my shit in, and like she made me come so fucking fast. I was so mad at that bitch. I gave that bitch $75 and shit.
Well, it's like you ever like
it was my birthday though. I wanted to fucking nut.
Well, I just say getting head like when you have a condom on, it's like. You ever like have a phone and they put one of those glass screen protectors on there?
Yeah.
And they don't turn that screen protector mode on, so like it's hard to tap and you can't really feel through it all the way?
Yeah.
That's like fucking through a condom.
That's what condom condom is like.
It may save your device.
Yeah, it's not
for viruses.
I never say like if you got a condom on, you're not fucking. You're having safe sex. Because it takes but fucking means like it's a threat here.
Yeah.
Like this bitch might be pregnant, or I fucking might give her something, or
yeah.
We're our lives is at risk for this passion. This condom shit. I could have put this shit on my dick and closed my eyes and jacked off. It would have felt the same. Well,
I guess that's one of the advantages of being queer is like we're not gonna get each other pregnant.
Yeah, that is very cool, man.
Well, we're gonna fucking try.
That is very cool.
We're gonna give it the whole fucking college try.
I don't think it fucked me up. It's like that herpes in the asshole. It just seems like a.
Herpes in the asshole.
It seems like complicated flower.
Is that the new Limp Bizkit album?
Yeah, shit. That's what goes on, man.
I don't know. The only people of herpes I've ever dealt with have been women. And they always spring that on me weird. It's like 3 or 4 dates. I don't know. Sometimes I'm like, hey, I just want to let you know I have genital herpes. I'm like, so are you paying half for this Chicken Express meal?
Yeah, you could. Yeah, that's what you say. Oh, who am I kidding? I would never say anything about it. I would give a fuck if I had it. Like, I'd be living my Ursher life. Like, he's still at the shows feeding bitches grapes. They don't know where his hands been.
Okay, anybody that, like, in 2026 that is, like, doing shit about, like, oh, I don't want to fuck with these people because of potential STD, this and this, do that, are the same people that are outside the clubs being like, hey, want to pass this joint around? You want to pass this fucking weed around? And they fucking suck off of that same dick everywhere around.
Are here to stay. Like, I never get that shit. Like I know motherfuckers who would be like, oh, I don't smoke with no gay dudes and shit, whatever,
yeah.
because they suck dick. I'll be like, but your girl sucks dick, my girl sucks dick, but you'll smoke with all them.
Yep.
And shit, like a dick sucking is dick sucking and shit. So what's the point? Like you don't want to be around on a joint that with dick behind it or not. It's just it's just the shit you do when if you're not gonna do it by yourself. This is what it is, man. Shit. It's just some dick, man. It ain't gonna kill you, Don't let it get
it could kill you.
Don't let it get on you. That's what I say, man.
I don't know. Some people are so homophobic, though. They think that's gonna queer them up.
I don't get it.
They take one hit of this from a faggot, and they're just like, oh, shit, now I want to suck dick.
They should, like, to me, I appreciate gay dudes, man, Like, you make mine, like, I might be like an 8 in somebody else's mind, but, with the numbers y'all bring, I'm definitely a 10 in mine. Like, I like, it's me and 3 gay dudes at the club, bitch. He don't want y'all. I'm like, but I'll take you all, like, home and shit, like, it's a win-win.
Were you there okay, I'll probably do it this Wednesday. Like, this is a true story that I've now I've turned it into a fucking bit. I don't know if we've talked about it on this podcast. It's been a while since we've done some episodes. I hooked up with a black dude on Grindr like a couple months ago.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, if you have kinks, or if you got something like that where it's like, hey, this is what gets me off, maybe don't just surprise a motherfucker in the middle of it with that. Like, don't just drop it right in the middle of fucking.
Yeah.
Okay. We're going at it.
I mean, when do you do it? This is the
this
maybe
I can ask you. Okay.
This is like the time you do it, you know? Like,
okay, well,
you know,
when I get to the situation,
like
maybe you can like give me some context of when it would be the appropriate time to drop this, okay?
All right.
We're in the middle of fucking, and halfway through, he just goes, call me the N-word.
I get that.
I was like, what? And he was like, call me the N-word. And again, I was like, what? And he was like, no, I want you to call me the fucking N-word. And I just panicked and put his dick in my mouth. I didn't know what else to fucking do.
Wicked.
But he just busted that out in the middle. Royal, I think there should be a conversation for that before. I'm just saying.
I mean, shit, you know.
I had to process some shit in the middle of that, okay?
I mean, you might be right. I don't know. I would say the same thing to Roseanne Barr. I'm like, call me a nigga like you did, like you did on TV that time. Like, bitch, don't act like you don't say it.
But yeah, that really happened. This dude just busted that out in the middle of fucking.
I think that's when you do it.
That's the polite way to do
That's when you do it. Like, cause I be like, you know, like if I'm fucking a white chick and shit, you know, and I be like, in the middle we fucking, I ain't gonna ask her, I ain't gonna never tell her, warn her or nothing. I'm just gonna be like, hey, you dirty white slut.
Yeah, but what does that say if they immediately
Slutty
jump into
bitch.
it like, oh boy?
I mean, he's trying to get off. He like to be called niggas when he, you know.
I'm just saying, what does
That's
that
on
look
that
like
nigga.
if me in that
like
situation
that.
was just like,
He
oh,
like-
I thought you'd never ask.
He like to get slave fucked and shit, you know. Like,
He was working some shit out.
you should have just said it and then ask him later, like, hey, is it cool I keep calling you that, or is y'all doing sex?
Is this how you earn it?
Are we rap friends now and shit? Like, you know,
Do I get a free verse now?
Should we go to my car and listen to some Jigga? Jay-Z has fled the country.
According to the Epstein files.
Yeah. He's out of here.
Dude, even fucking Jerry Seinfeld's out there.
This is real famous, man. I'm gonna tell you what gets me. I'm gonna tell you who gets me is Pusha T. Because I didn't understand, like, what did Pusha T do? It's like, that was so, like, I don't understand why he's so fucking, like, worth it. You know what I mean?
I'm just waiting.
Offended as an open mic fucking celebrity that, you know, like, they asked Pusha T. I'm not saying if they asked me, I would go. I'm lying.
It really depends on if the private jet is suited out to have, like, those.
I'm fucking going, listen, I fucking love rich people. You know what I mean? Like, so it's like, yeah, I want to fucking.
I don't think
I want to hang out with the mysterious and shit.
I'm just saying, with a name like Jared, I'm not getting invited to a fucking island like that.
Fuck me, man.
They've already reached their quota.
Every time I see some shit happen, I'm just gonna turn my head like I don't see this shit happening.
Plus, Royal, as a fat guy, I gotta make sure that those private planes that are going to Epstein Island have those seatbelt extenders. I gotta make sure I'm safe on the plane to Epstein Island.
After he get done, he come in there with his robe on and his dick out. I'm like, so Netflix, right? That's what we said. Like,
I don't want no Hulu special.
I'm getting the Dave Chappelle red carpet. Like, you know, like I'm gonna just be on that motherfucker hanging
Sticks
out.
and stones.
Fuck me, man. What a life. I just be like, you know, it's tough, man.
Yeah,
I got, you know, like I want to say, like I feel like it's weird to say because I want to say I got molested, but it was chicks, so I kind of liked it. You know what I'm saying? I was like, maybe, you know, like 8 years old, I shouldn't enjoy getting my dick sucked, but you know, I was like, this is wonderful. You know what I mean? I look forward to the future. You know,
yeah.
See, even they knew, like, you know, that motherfucking mushroom cap wasn't no joke back then.
It's like all the people, like, whenever you see like a female, like a hot female teacher fucked a student, like fucked a guy student. And like a lot of, I get it, it's statutory rape and all that stuff.
I don't know if it happens to black people, but it seems like it only comes out for white people.
It only comes out. I know it's fucking strategic how it comes like that.
I almost fuck one of my teachers. I didn't know if that bitch was serious or not. She was acting like she wanted me to make the move, but she was like some African bride. But I swear that bitch was in heat. I just didn't have the fucking like galls to like
I'm just saying like,
which don't make no sense because I was a troublesome student. Like if anything. At least this makes sense.
Yeah.
Like, he tried to fuck his teacher. Like, he liked that. You
know. I'm just saying, like, there's always that outrage. People are like, "Oh, I feel so bad for the victim and stuff like that." And, like, he was fucking groomed by her and stuff like that. But then, like, if you ever interview like the boy that was like a teenage boy, like 14, 15, the ones that are like mid high school, a lot of them are like, "I was getting pussy."
Oh yeah, we've been fucking for a long time now.
Yeah,
you know what I mean, that's why.
Or the ones that marry them afterwards and get them pregnant and stuff.
I mean, that's why it's not exciting as it used to be. You know what I mean?
I mean, I can't say anything. I went to Dewey High School in fucking Dewey, Oklahoma.
Yeah.
And my 4 years there was fucked up.
Dewey.
Okay, we had a fucking high school basketball teacher that went to prison because he had a girl student, perform oral sodomy on him. She ate his ass.
Wicked.
And he went to prison for that. And the funniest part about that is he went to prison for it, and there was a fucking protest on the front lawns of Dewey School from all the basketball coaches' families and stuff like that. We want back our coach. We don't care what he did. He was a good coach. We could have gone to state if you hadn't arrested this pedophile.
Facts.
And then, like,
she ate his ass.
Yeah.
You know?
He like
nobody
there's even stories.
There's no way to force a motherfucker to eat your ass.
There's
no option for it.
No. Come over here. I gotta show you something. There's even stories.
I'm not gonna let you up. I'm not gonna let you up.
There was this one person I knew that like he had this like he was also like a history teacher, and so he had his desk at the back of the room, and all the other like the kids' desks set at the front and like face the other way. So he was at the back.
Yeah.
And he would routinely put on movie nights and have his aide come over there and help grade papers. And he'd be like, "Hey, if you turn around, you're getting F for the day. Watch the movie." And she'd be giving them head. They just forget she was there. But then like a year or two later, same school, our band director gets arrested and gets fired for forcing and like groping a student against the wall in the band instrument closet. Apparently he'd been doing it in Oklahoma City, and they fired him there, and then he got hired in Dewey, and they didn't do a background check.
Dewey,
great job. And then we had,
because they know nobody wants this job.
We had a Spanish teacher from El Salvador who opened up his own Mexican restaurant at the same time, and then he burnt it down to get the fucking insurance money.
Smart move.
And then he fled the country. So we had no Spanish teacher for a year.
It's always nice to...
Motherfucker, I went through 3 years of Spanish.
Be able to go back to your country after you fuck up ours.
Yeah. I went through 3 years of Spanish, and then like also like Katrina happened at the same time. So between those 3 years, I never had a consistent teacher. I had 3 years of Spanish and never learned a fucking word.
I always want to move to Mexico and kidnap some bitches and, have my own little private area in Mexico. Yeah. I feel like Mexico got to be big enough that you can just go somewhere and like nobody really can just see you unless they just like was looking for you.
I mean, I've watched all seasons of Narcos Mexico. Yeah.
I get all them hoes pregnant, and then I just start building my own fucking army and shit.
Well, that was one of the plot points. Is like in the 90s, they built like the world's largest marijuana farm. And nobody knew about it because they just paid all the officials to never like fly over and actually check it because nobody flew to that part of Mexico ever.
Yeah.
So it just built this like 1,000,000-mile fucking farm of marijuana, and nobody even knew about it because they just never flew over that way of Mexico. And then one day they paid somebody to take photos over it. And they're like, "Oh shit!"
Bad with these fucking ashes today.
It's good.
As soon as I get some cream on me, they're like, "Yo, let's ash this nigga up."
I'm unloading the meat. Unloading the meat. Unloading the meat.
This episode of Unloading Meat is not brought to you by a company like Dude Wipes. Dude Wipes. Hey, are you a dude? Did you recently just take a shit? Are you terrified every waking moment that somebody is going to start thinking that you're a Wow, I got the product for you. Introducing Dude Wipes. For the man that needs to wipe his ass without the scratch of being called a queer, Dude Wipes. Dude, do you think that was good enough? Do you think they'll hire me? Nah, that dude wipes will never hire me. I am way too gay for that brand. If you're tired of these fake ads, be sure to reach out to your favorite brands besides Dude Wipes and tell them to sponsor this fat ass here at Unloading Meat. Now, let's get back to the show.
I'm unloading the meat. Unloading the meat. Unloading the meat.
I should have brought me some vegan snacks, man. I could really keep it like,
I got about 10-ish more minutes. I gotta go get my kid.
10-inch more minutes and shit. That got weird as fuck, bro. Why would you bring inches in your time?
10-ish.
Oh, 10-ish. My bad, man. I'm being homophobic right now. Finally it comes out. I've been around you like too long.
See?
An hour ago, it was cool that you was gay. 10 minutes ago, it just became a problem.
See, we share a joint, and all of a sudden, now it's the reverse.
All of a sudden, you're trying to suck my dick, bro. I knew it.
No, I just subscribed to your
OnlyFans. Yeah, you
call that a callback.
You done gave me this fucking what's-the-name and shit. This fucking pre-roll. Now, all of a sudden, my balls is tingling and shit. I gotta drive back to Tulsa 3 fucking days with a hard on and shit. Like, trying to pass fucking every fucking police in Bartlesville and that make it seem like it's not a problem and shit.
You joke about it now, but there's enough, like, this is going out to Oklahoma. There's enough fucking motherfuckers out here in Oklahoma that are like, that's so fucking true. I knew it. Man. I knew that's how faggots worked.
That's how it works, man. I've been approached.
Hold on, that's a sparkle effect.
I've been approached by these gay dudes and shit. You know, some of them, you know, like I knew a long time and shit. You know, I grew up with like a fake gay uncle, man. I thought that nigga was gonna molest me for sure. Shout out to Lonnie for never fucking, like, never trying to suck my dick or nothing and shit. Cause he had that, he had that. You know, I could smell the dick on his breath.
Yeah.
That nigga wanted to blow me down as a young boy and shit, but you know, like respect, like I think my mama would have, like, you know, left that nigga in the hangers and shit, you know. But bro, I'm so glad, you know, like that shit did happen, man. You know what I mean? Like, it was enough with these chicks, you know what I mean? Like, you know, it was weird. But you know,
but I'm like late day. I didn't come out until I was like 30 something. Like,
no,
I was closeted.
Bro, you
for a
might as
while.
well just stayed in there, bro. The fuck?
I know. Well, I was divorced. My wives didn't know, like, childhood trauma and shit. Yeah. It's fucking
like,
weird
man,
word.
That one night I don't want to be with these bitches.
Yeah.
Jared ran through all the bitches and realized, like, you know what, I don't even like.
Might as well try.
I don't even like y'all like that, you know, just every once in a while. You
No,
know?
what it is now, like I say now, like I'm queer now, but now it's consensual. Like,
yeah.
When I was younger, it wasn't.
Yeah, you got the free. You came out. You kind of came out at the right time.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Because you'd have been, they'd have been kicking your fucking ass. You would have came out in high school.
Oh, you have no idea. Okay, I joke about it now.
That's what they'd have been saying. They'd be like, Jared sucked dick. And they'd be like, do it.
Oh, you want to know? Like, I joke about it now, but bring it back up to Dewey and how great that was. Okay, my sexual assault was like between like 12 and 13. And then, like, I was closeted for years. Like, I repressed all that gay shit. 1 year in high school football, I got into a fight with another kid, and the coach decided, oh, these two little faggots are fighting. Let's make them make up.
Yeah.
The two faggots. That's what he called me. They made us hold hands in full pads and run laps on the practice field as a couple. While the coaches and all the players and the cheerleaders were like, oh, look at the little queers, look at the faggots. And they were laughing at us as we're holding hands doing laps. We're all like, we're fucking
Shut up, bro.
That's what they did to us.
What the fuck?
I was on this show.
You see me being dramatic?
Yeah.
Okay. I just want to make
sure. I'm just saying, I can laugh about it now because, like, I was on this show talking to somebody. Yeah. And I hadn't thought about that in like 20 years or something like that. And we're talking about high school. And I was like, yeah, this one thing happened. And we're talking about it. I'm like, oh, that was a pretty fucked up memory. And they're like, yeah, that was really fucked up. I'm like, oh.
It's hard being gay.
So that's why I never came out in high school.
Do you have gay dreams?
Yeah.
That's my biggest fear, man. I don't want no nigga suck my dick in my sleep because I'm going to be so fucking upset. Especially if I like nut too. I'm like, oh my God.
Well, see, I was just a funny fat guy. I had to pivot to be that late in school because, like, there was already a kid that was like, Dewey was so, you know, it's Oklahoma in the fucking 2000s. The queerest kid we had that eventually came out as gay, he wasn't gay. He was just fashionable. And the cheerleaders loved him. And then just by coincidence, he ended up owning a jewelry shop. Chad, you're wonderful. You're fabulous.
Chad, you're gay.
I mean, yeah.
Fashionably
I'll
faggot.
I'll never forget that dude had a fucking Jacob's ladder on his cock.
What the fuck is that?
A Jacob's ladder is where you fucking put a piercing through your dick. Like you put multiple piercings.
Oh,
make a ladder.
That's what I thought it might have been, but I just had to hear it.
Like on the underside of the shaft, you put up like a bar.
What a beast.
And he was a jeweler. He would go to Vegas and stuff and like get these free diamonds and shit.
What does it do? Does it like it? Like,
I don't fucking know.
That's what I be like. See, my thing is like I don't want no jig dirt. I don't want to.
But like
I don't want no dick jury.
He had a diamond on each side of his, like right underneath the fucking head.
I'm gonna be honest. That's cool as fuck. I'm gonna be honest. That's cool as fuck, bro. I don't know if I want it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because I'm not that.
But he was
fancy
17, and I remember like being in high school. He was like, "Hey, you want to see my Jacob's ladder?" I'm like, "What is the Jacob's ladder?" And like he just like flipped it off.
17 with a Jacob's ladder.
Yeah. And nobody was like, "Oh, he's not gay."
That sounds like the beginning of a rap song and shit. You know, 17 with a Jacob's ladder.
Yeah.
Brain be scattered. It don't matter.
Can you imagine losing a diamond in an asshole?
Dickhead fatter. That's crazy, man. He did all the damage to his dick at 17.
I know.
Like, listen, like I fucking frail when my balls get sucked too hard. So I know fucking well I couldn't handle somebody's like sticking something through my dick.
Dude, okay. I fucking.
Unless they like, hey, you gonna need this to stabilize your dick in order to get hard. I'm like, dude, we got to do, doc.
But Royal, I'm at the age now. I'm in my mid-30s, man. I gotta start working out and stuff so I can fucking like not like throw out a hip or something. Like
yeah,
I'm fucking.
bro. Then you gonna burn out your testosterone, man. If you don't have your health.
I mean, I told Viv this story once. I had a random hookup eat my ass so good that it threw my back out.
Man, I think I was like my favorite way to get a chick to like I don't like enough. First of all, like I'm not gonna ask you, bitch.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like if you're into it, like I'm gonna let you do it. If you're not into it, you know.
Yeah, you're gonna be into it. No.
I'm not gonna force it and shit. You know what I mean?
Not getting into that
but
shit.
I'm gonna test you out. Though. I always
Literally.
hit you with the drawbridge. That's what I like to call it. Is like, you know, like when you down there like licking my balls or some shit, you want to go to the gooch and shit. So okay, you hit the gooch, I'll be like beep, 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 beep. Let's see how far you go. You know, like if you go all in there,
She
like,
can't go all the way.
There. Like, bitch, you got me. You know
Not
what I mean?
you.
You finna catch me on my worst side. You know,
She's about to recreate it for you.
I'm about to look like a cheerleader. I'm about to be holding my toes and shit. Like, yeah, go ahead, get that motherfucker.
Nyla, don't lick his asshole.
Don't do it, Nyla. Not you, baby. Not you. Other bitches.
We don't need that kind of reenactment.
Human bitches. Your dog wants me to get it pregnant so bad. Like, oh my fucking god, this is crazy. She's like looking me all in my fucking eyes, like, hey, you like to fuck them like that? Like, yeah, I'm into that.
I'm not allowed to call bitches
shit,
whores
bro.
anymore, man. We talked about that.
This is crazy, bro. Like, I'm like, what the fuck?
Nyla, you gotta get consent first. Come on.
Nyla, like, shut the fuck up.
Watching how Stella got her groove back. How Nyla got her groove back over there.
Nyla, you gonna give me so much pussy. Like, oh my god, look at your dog. I'm like, yeah, you want to see it? It's gonna cost you a fuck. But don't worry, I got condoms, so we won't feel it. It's just hype. It's just fucking hype.
Well, speaking of hype, dude, before we fucking finish up, we gotta fucking hype up the show you're gonna be on.
So like, okay, so like condoms, like I like, you know, like I don't know if you watch Yellowstone. Did you ever watch Yellowstone?
Yeah.
So I seen remember the episode where they had the horse when he seen the female horse, and then his dick was hard as fuck. Like, let's go rack this bitch back. And then they moved that bitch and put that barrel horse there. And like basically he just fucked that thing, yeah, because that's all he seen with that horse bitch. Yeah. So this is what like it's a vision.
Yeah.
That's all it is. Like and it's like people be like, I'd be like, you know, like when somebody asked me like for a chick be like, oh, do I got good pussy? I was like, I really can't tell you, because in a condom, it's not your pussy, it's the shit they put in the condom that makes me come. If I continuously racking with that shit, it's gonna like make me come. Like, it didn't, like, don't get me wrong, these are some of the craziest fucking nuts I ever had. Is when that condom shit be on your dick. You know what I mean? Like, you will fucking like fill that bitch up. You know, like it squeeze lemons juice out of you. You know what I mean?
But as far as like best nuts, there's always gonna be an asterisk on that. Like,
right. Yeah. Like as far as like how your pussy feels, like I can't tell you unless I go raw on this motherfucker. You know what I mean? Then I can tell you like if I'm in what's the name, because it's a restaurant factor here. You know what I mean? Like every sex person isn't going to feel the same. You know, it's impossible. Somebody's going to feel like Taco Bell, and then somebody's going to feel like, you know, one of them expensive Mexican.
Yeah,
you know, like
Taco Bueno,
like El Patron.
El Patron.
You know, El Patron, like that's classy. I think I don't really know Mexicans like that, but I love them. And that's one of my dreams. Like, you know, like 3 shows I want. 3 shows I want. This is my first 3 shows going out. Like, I hate to tell somebody that they steal my shit, but then we're gonna come back to your show, and then I'm gonna slap shut on me because I said once I prove what I said. So I want 1 show at like the Hard Rock, like where they band performs, not in the fucking audio, and where the band performs right there, like looking down on the crowd, active motherfuckers at the slot machines. Let's go to fucking work. You know what I mean? Second show at the fucking in prison. Take me to prison somewhere and let me rock with these motherfuckers that's locked up. You know, like you know, and give them something to fucking like laugh with and shit.
I want to be on the prison show because they would love my gay jokes.
Yeah. And then my last one would be like I want to go to like a I guess you could say like a gay bar or gay club. Like all gay club, like me and my straight ass in here, like I'm finna, you know, what's the name? Because, you know, like I'd be questioned, like I think it's funny when somebody questions me, like, you know, ask me am I gay or some shit, like this shit sounds stupid.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because like why like gay is a win. You know what I mean? Like you know, like on a heterosexual side, like I could be like, you know, depending on where my money is, I could be anywhere from a 6 to an 8. Maybe a 10 in some bitches' eyes. Maybe, you know. I feel like if I was gay, bitch, I'm a 20. Like, the fuck? Why would I give up this much math?
I just want
to fucking, like, not be, like, you know, at the top.
Yeah.
You know what
I just want to say this, and maybe just throw this out there to the straight universe.
One more question for
go
you.
ahead.
One more question for you, because you might be able to answer this shit.
All right.
Okay, so, is there a name for a dude who's gay, but he only gets his dick sucked?
Yeah. I mean, I guess you could call it like a side, not a top or a bottom, but a side.
His side. So like when he walk in the club and dudes know him, but they were like, man, he only let you suck his dick.
Well, I mean, it's a little bit more nuanced than that, because if he's just about getting himself sucked, like he doesn't suck or anything like that, like I don't know, you're kind of like, you know, a dom or something like that, or you can be. There's a lot of different terms for that shit. Okay. There's not one just for like that, but like if you like in the gay community and you're like, hey, I'm a side, that means you don't fucking get fucked or you fuck. You're just all about fucking blowjobs.
Ah, wow.
That's basically what the term is.
Wow, because I was doing a joke one day, and I really didn't know the name for it. I was like, I could be gay. I was like, because if I be gay, I was like, I don't want to fuck him in the ass and shit. Like, I don't want to get my dick sucked.
Yeah.
I was like, every time I walk in the club, they be like, there you go. Like, yeah, he only let you suck his dick, selfish motherfucker and shit, you know. So every night I'm taking home a new gay dude. And they're like, yeah, go ahead and blow me, then leave. You know what I'm saying? They're like, man, why you don't want to fuck me? I said, oh, do the fuck. I'm do the fuck.
Well, I'm just saying this. In 2026, for the straight culture or whatever that's out there that's maybe listening to this.
Because I'm like, for everything there is, it got to be something that exists that's opposite of what it is. You know what I mean? Just like a dude who don't like to get head.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, they out there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it's weird as shit. But I didn't get blessed with those chromosomes that they got with. Thank God.
I hooked up with a chick once that, like, I tried to go down to her, and she's like, hey, I don't do that.
I've ran across plenty of chicks.
Yeah, and I'm like, what? And they're like, yeah, I don't do that. I'm
like, I don't like getting my pussy out. Yeah. Like, cool, let's go. I'm like, as long as you sucking dick, like, we good. Yeah. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you ain't got, like, you can have a problem with not getting your pussy ate. That's your preference. That's like, in a sense, it's kind of fucked up because I might want to eat some pussy. You know what I mean? But I get it. You know
I like
it
when it's on the menu.
Yeah. I might just have to find some other pussy to eat. Yeah. I'm willing to subline to that because you're like, but you not sucking dick. Oh, this is not an option.
That's the way I am.
This is not an option. I might fuck you this one time because I'm already here.
And see, that was where our thing was. It was like she was like, hey, I don't do that, and I was like, okay, if you don't.
But you're getting the worst of my dick giving.
Yes.
Because you didn't suck it, now my dick feels a way about fucking you. So it's like, I'll go ahead and fuck because I need the nut. He's like, but am I going to put in that extent to this motherfucker, try to blow her back out? No.
Yeah.
No, because she should have sucked me up. You know what I mean? Like, so we're running through. Pop, 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 pop. I don't give a fuck, bitch. You ain't never got to call me again with your no dick sucking ass. I busted my nut. I'm ready to go. And I might not even flush the condom. I'm gonna pop that motherfucker off in your in your toilet and let it fill up to the fucking water balloon and let some other nigga come over here and take a piss and have to see my motherfucking kids floating to survive like them 5 billionaires on the submarine.
I'm just saying, in 2026, straight motherfuckers, you should at least have one faggot in your crew. Just have one queer to be like that's the ultimate fucking wingman.
I mean,
if you're trying to get bitches, having a gay guy in your crew that's like, hey girl, this guy's good, or like, hey girl, this guy's safe. Having a gay guy on your crew.
I mean, when I was in prison, there was plenty of gay niggas that was in the gang. You know what I mean? They used to be mad at them. I didn't understand. I was like, I don't think nobody else gonna fight harder than
I'm just saying.
Than a nigga in her like butthole.
As a queer person, there's a lot of women that feel safe around.
Like, he's good for the gang. You know?
You get what I'm saying? Like as a queer person, a lot of straight women feel safe around queer guys.
It be them dudes on the phone with their girls that you got to worry about. It's the motherfuckers and shit. You know, like I don't know. Like I guess I don't have a crew. You know what I mean? So like, you know, like,
not yet.
Like, you know, like I think like
we're gonna be a fellowship of rings.
I don't want to be like, what's the name? I don't
fellowship
know
of cock ring.
I don't know how to say it. Like I guess it's like, I guess you could probably help me say it better. You know what I mean? Like if I'm gonna hang around a gay guy, it's probably gonna be like Tony Hinchcliffe. You know what I mean? Like I need my gay guy to be like already famous. You know what I mean? Like I don't hang around like no fucking.
A guy's
niggas.
so famous he still won't want him and he's gay.
Yeah, like you know, like Tony says he's gay. You know, like and I don't care. You know, like but I'll be like, you're so cool. Like you know, like I'll be like, yeah, I'll take all the bitches that you deflect. They'll be like, yeah. She'll be like, oh fuck, that's why I'm here, bitch. Yeah, I'm giving you the dick that Tony don't want. Like then Tony, if Tony wants to sit across the room and watch, that's on Tony and shit. You know, I ain't even gonna take the shit personal. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like nigga, don't touch. You know, don't deal. I'm like, I'll break Diddy's fingers. You know what I mean? So yeah, you know, like that, like I feel like you know, like maybe that's wrong. That you know, like I should be open to hang out with like you know just a normal gay society and shit. Which like I'm trying to think, do I have any gay friends? You know, like I don't think I have any gay friends. I only have like gay stalker niggas and shit. I'd be like, bro, chill out. Like you know, like quit. You know,
I see how we are, Royal. I'll unsubscribe like, right now
like,
from your OnlyFans.
Like you're cool with me, bro. Like, no, please, no, bro. I need that $5. I need that $5 every month.
Fuck,
man.
You raised it.
It's fucking. Like I'm waiting to go. Like let me go. Like as soon as I get on Kill Tony, I said as soon as I walk off, I'm changing this shit like 25. Like yeah. Like I know I can get like 200,000 followers out of 6 million people that's fucking watching. Like somebody's fucking curious here. You know, and
that's the way I look at like this podcast. Not that I disparage or I put down any of my guests. I am grateful for anybody that comes out here to Bartlesville. I am grateful for the guests.
Right, you should be.
But as it goes on,
nigga, this like a $50 drive. Shit.
Well, what I'm getting at is all I need is one guest, one episode to hit that algorithm and take off, and all of a sudden you have all these motherfuckers being like, "Oh shit, he has other 100 other episodes. Who's this person? Who's Royal
Fuck your mother?
Who's this? Who's that? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
All it takes is one.
Yeah.
And then all the rest of them are like, "Oh, let me check out this shit."
It's facts.
And it's the back catalog that makes it worth something.
Facts.
So like, you fucking pop off on Kill Tony, you have all this content on OnlyFans. All of a sudden, that back catalog's worth something.
Big time,
guys. Thank you so much for watching this episode of Unloading Meat. Come see us April 25th. Unloading Meat presents. I'm just going to go ahead and announce the roster at the beginning of this episode so everybody knows. It's going to come
Badass Oaks.
We got Royal Badass Oaks going to be on one of the
I got to be a badass at what's her name?
Badass Renee's.
Yeah, like if I'm at Badass Renee.
Oh, we only book badasses.
I got to be fucking Badass Royal then and shit. It's like we go together right now, Renee. So tell your husband, squabble up.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, April 25th, 9 p.m., doors open at 8. We're going to have myself as the host, Jared Ralphie Allen, Royal Oates, Viv Harper, Peter Bedgood, Ethan Paul Barton, Shaniqua. Kick-ass lineup. Fantastic show. This is going to be a recorded event, and then about a month later, I'm going to put it up on this YouTube channel.
Peter Bedgood, one of the best comedians I've ever seen in my fucking life.
Agreed. I cannot wait to see what...
Shout out, Butter.
What all of you motherfuckers do on this stage. Thank you so much, Royal, for being here, dude.
Hey, man, I appreciate you, man.
This is going to be an awesome episode to go out. I can't wait for everybody to see what you do on the stage. And see
it was worth the drive.
Thank you, man. Guys, thank you so much for watching Unloading Meat. I'm Jared Ralphie Allen. That's Royal Oates. Peace.
I'm loading the meat. 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 I don't even know what it means, what it is, what it is, what it is.
Bye. Have a great time.